Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, SAUNCH here. Welcome back to yet another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network. I hope you enjoy the style of content. If you do, consider subscribing and sharing this video with a like-minded individual or friend. But we have the Korea Pro, or as some people call it, the Monster Zim Pro, prejudging finishing up here in the men's open bodybuilding. So I hope you do enjoy the footage I have on the screen. We have some overlays, some pictures coming in just a second, so stay tuned for that. But the big stories here, we have, I'm going to butcher some names, so I do apologize. I'm not going to pretend I'm good at names, but we have Moe Nsour I'm making it sound French, I don't know why, but Moe Nsour is in the red trunks right there in the cardinal crimson maybe. Looking phenomenal, amazing conditioning, very, very sharp. I don't think anyone's going to have what it takes to win that show, unless if debatably, I don't think it's a very close second, but Sibusiso from Brazil, he competed, maybe not from Brazil, but he competed in Brazil recently. Wasn't able to actually do like the finals because he didn't show up in time, but he was able to do some guest posing there. Anywho, he's in second, not very sharp. Looks like he missed the conditioning just a little bit. If he can make the corrections into finals, he could be a little bit more competitive. But really, I think that there's going to be a good chance for, in fourth place kind of right now for prejudging is Diego Nunes, who competed at the Indie Pro recently. He's not in the camera right now, but he's on the left next to Saunchegrow, potentially in third. I really could see Diego Nunes moving up to potentially third or even second. Amazing from the back, very complete lat insertions all the way into that Christmas tree action. Really, really impressive. And it's no disrespect to Saunchegrow, we have an Olympian. I think he won last year's show at the Korea Pro or the Monster Zim Pro, and then didn't place great at the Olympia. I thought he was going to do a lot better than he did. Just didn't get the look. Wasn't as sharp as he needs to be, and that kind of is the conversation for this show, at least when we look at Sibusiso and Saunchegrow. Not as sharp as we want to see. They're going to need to be a little bit more conditioned if they want to win these shows, especially when you have someone like Moe Nsour coming in just absolutely shredded. Now, these photos aren't great. Shout out to I think it was his coach that took these pictures for Diego Nunes, got them from his page. But not great footage, but really phenomenal physiques. You can see Diego on the left here, just such an amazing back, really complete back. I think that what's probably keeping him from moving up in placings potentially is going to be the legs. They're just not as separated, not as conditioned as we'd like to see here. But like I said, guys, Moe Nsour looking phenomenal. I think he's going to win the show. I think he's going to punch that ticket in. We do have the Puerto Rico Pro coming up tomorrow, so stay tuned for my coverage on that. At least 2 videos, prejudging and finals. And then I also have a couple interviews coming out. Tyler Johnson's interview just came out. I'm telling you guys, ladies and gentlemen, check out that interview. I can't recommend it enough. Very, very good. But these guys doing great jobs. The top 4 I think is really impressive, and then outside of that, still impressive, but just not as competitive as they need to be to place into this top 4 at this Korea Pro. So big congratulations to whoever ends up winning the show. I assume that Moe Nsour is going to come in. I keep making it sound French. I'm assuming he's going to win the show. And, I wouldn't be surprised if Diego Nunes moves all the way up to second, but that's kind of a bold prediction. But that's my coverage, guys, for the Korea Pro, or the Monster Zim Pro, at this year's 2022 Monster Zim Pro prejudging men's open bodybuilding. Consider subscribing if you enjoy my style of content. My name's SAUNCH, and I'll see you guys in the next one.